Finally, finally. We got this breakout. Looks like Kaspa's ready to make a big move here. We talked about this for, I don't know, the past week or so. This was winding up in here, obviously getting ready to make a move. It was bound to break out or break down. Thank God, we got the break up just like we were talking about, and we got it. All right, so we're going to take a look at some stuff here. Look at this chart, where we could be headed next. Look at the RSIs and see where this thing could be going. All right, first off, let's go over and take a look at the crypto bubbles. We got Bitcoin popping a little bit today, and look at this. Boy, look at Neo. Love Neo. Boy, it's been around forever. It's up to 20 bucks. Rank number 84. I do love Neo. Here, there's Kaspa. Market cap just about 3.4 billion, up one spot to number 41. Hopefully we can get back in that top 40 there. 24-hour volume at 40.41 million. We're up 3.7% for the day. Seems like a lot more than that, don't it? Looks like just about everything is green. You got a few red ones out there, but not too much. There's Flare Network. What's that at now? 4 cents. Huh. Well, I remember when I got this in an airdrop for holding XRP. Rank number 75 now. Unbelievable. $1.5 billion. Wish I would have held on to it and not sold it. But you never know. A lot of some airdrops turn out to be worth a lot of money. I remember the last bull run, Ape. What did they airdrop? Was it NFTs or? No, you could build your own NFT with Ape if you held Ape and stuff, and mint it for, I don't know what it turned out to be, $100 or something. You could mint an NFT, and now they're worth ridiculous amounts of money. Yeah, that one turned out to be pretty decent, but there's some of them airdrops out there turn out to be junk. There's some that turn out to be worth a lot of money. I remember a few airdrops the last bull run that people got airdropped like 5 or 10 grand. Believe it or not, go back and look it up. I can't remember exactly what tokens they were, but yeah, sometimes they turn out to be worth something. So anyway, Kaspa, let's move on here. Head over to the FYI. We got another whale. Last 24 hours, we got one new whale. We've added 2 sharks, 5 dolphins. Now, within the past 7 days, -1 humpback here. Boy, I wish, I'm sure they wish they would have held on there. I'm sure this one humpback became a whale, but 100 million to a billion. All right, so I don't know. Maybe they were right on that threshold and sold a little bit, get some profits maybe. But for the past 30 days, -4 whales plus 3 humpbacks. So I'm sure 3 of these whales turned into humpbacks, and then you had your one humpback that turned into a whale. So you get these big guys exchanging money. Sharks 45, 782 dolphins, and then fish they're at 3,700. We're up to 332,297 addresses that hold at least one Kaspa now. All right, I'm kind of curious about something. Let's take a look at the Kaspalytics now. See if we what we got here. Two wallets holding at least $100 million worth of Kaspa. 24 wallets hold at least 10 million. 361 hold at least $1 million. Over 4,000 hold at least $100,000 in Kaspa. And 24,000 people hold at least $10,000 in Kaspa. That's pretty impressive. Hash rate the last 7 days, 212 petahash. Last 24 hours, 85,535 transactions. That's pretty impressive. Let's go down through here if we can. There we go. Mining share. Go versus Rust. Mined by Go nodes is the blue. Mined by Rust nodes, 7%. and you have 90, just about 93% mined by Go nodes. I think that's probably because there's more Go nodes out there. That's yeah, you can look at the full chart right there. But pretty cool. 85,000 transactions last 24 hours. Not too bad. Kaspa definitely picking up gas here. Over on Bitcoin, finally got this break out of this wedge we've been talking about. Broke out to the upside. Wedge, bull flag, whatever you want to call it here. I just like calling it, you know, looks more like a wedge to me. When I picture a bull flag, I picture, you know, a down sloping, you know, type of down sloping, not a wedge formation. But some people call this a bull flag. You know, we're right on 4-hour support here with Bitcoin. You can see right through here is a 4-hour support, and it has come back and back tested. It's actually a 12-hour support. I apologize. Then you also have one down here that it could come down to. You're right down in these areas here. So we'll pull back a little bit further before it bounces, and possible. You got the 12-hour RSI getting right near the top here. The 8-hour right at the very top. The 4 coming down. Yeah, very good possibility. It pulls down here to, what is that, 70,600. You know, and then gets a bounce from there. So I'd probably expect, more than likely, you know, if we go over the crypto bubbles the last hour, probably pulling back everything just about. Yeah, as Bitcoin pulls back, you know, everything else normally will. Then right around here, I would be watching for a serious bounce in the altcoins. It could, there's even a support down here, but will it pull down that far? Right there, very possible. You know, that's at 70,360. You know, so anywhere through that zone, actually, you could get your bounce. You know, anywhere right. Do we have that? You know, I would say anywhere right through here. You know, and we'll check back on this tomorrow or something, but you have support the whole way up to there. But anywhere in this area, you could expect the bounce from Bitcoin to take off here. Okay, now if we come over here and look at this Kaspa chart, boy, it's good to see that breakout. And I had an alarm set on this thing, so when it finally did go, believe me, I was absolutely thrilled. All right, the daily RSI. The daily is getting up there a little bit. Now you see down at the bottom here, it's at a 54. All right, and something else I want to show you, the 3-day. All right, the 3-day is just starting up, 13.7 and a 5. All right, and it's at a 54 on the bottom. The 5-day, 677 and 679. And it is turning up down here on the regular RSI. So you can see we're right at that. Look at this 5-day resistance here. Look, we bumped right into that. You can tell that is a massive resistance area. Once we get through there, this thing should really start picking up steam. Okay, that is a major area. The weekly, see, now it looks like it's just a little bit above that, because on the weekly you got it right up here. So you know, we stalled out here a little bit with the 5-day. But then you have a really strong weekly resistance right up here at 14.8, you know. So we clear 15 cents, and Kaspa should really start going. I mean, you have a pretty decent gap then between here and the next resistance, you know, 10% on the weekly, you know. So it could really pick up steam here. All right, if we look at the weekly RSI, that weekly is just about there. Look at that, a 12 and a 15, just about ready to turn up. So we have the daily, the 3-day, the 5-day, and the weekly, almost all bullish. Okay, once we get this weekly turned around, of course that's going to be our next big bump here. Okay, now if we can do this a couple ways, you know, if we put a fib on here and look for a target. All right, that's giving us about, you know, 23.4. All right, let's mark that off. 23.4s right there. And if we go on, let's say an 8 hour, we look at that, beautiful. Got the breakout, back test. That's why I always tell you guys, I even have a video for the members section there. Speaking of, let me get that over with. If you're interested, a level 3 membership, 22 videos, over 9 hours of videos to teach you how to do all this charting, and you get a link to our Discord. All right, I just posted a chain link trade over there. I just got in a long position on chain link. Just did a perfect 618 back test. You know, could go a little deeper, but usually a 618 is your golden pocket. That's your area where you're normally going to bounce. So if that's something you're interested, guys, it's $14.99. Like I said, 22 videos, over 9 hours of videos. We have over 200 members. So thank you guys. I really truly mean it. Thank you so very, very much. The best community ever. Even everybody that just watches the videos that are members, thank you so much. And I really truly mean that. Your backing has meant the world to me, all right? But I have a video there that says don't buy big green candles, okay? Wait for that pullback, wait for the retest, and then the bounce. You know, you want to get in down here, not way up here, all right? If you end up buying the top of that candle, by the time you should have got in, you're already, you know, 5% down. You know, 5% can make a huge difference, especially if you're using leverage. That turns into 50% down or 100% down, depending on if you're using 10x or 20x or whatever you're using. All right. Now, that 8 hour RSI, right at the very top, it's at a 100 and a 99. Okay. Now, it could stay up there while the 12 hours at a 99.6 and a 99.2. And that daily's getting up there pretty quick. All right, so what would be really nice is to see this smash 15 cents, all right, and turn that into support. That would be number one. I would love to see that. That would get rid of all of this resistance through here. Look at all these closing candles on the daily. You got support zones, you got resistance, all kind of resistance and support, you know, wicks, all this garbage through here, and then we can make a run right up to 16 very fast, okay, after we break that 15. But 15 cents is the major one I'd like to see break here. But right now, Kaspa is looking great. Do not be surprised if we do get a little bit of a pullback, okay? Like I said, the RSIs are getting a little overextended. Starting to look a little heavy. You know, it almost looks like a 5 coming in here, a wave 5. You know, if this is the fourth push up here, you know, it might get up here over 15. You know, 15,197. You know, if this is what it's looking like right here, you know, you'd have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 up to 15,197. If that is what's going on here, okay, it is looking that way. All right, wave 1, you got closing candles up here like a fake out. You know, look at that. That's a tip. That's what a fake out looks like right there. Them candles. You'll get a bullish engulfing candle, and then you'll get a bearish engulfing candle. And fake out, you know, but it did not break that back into the wedge. It actually rode along it and bounced here, but this is definitely looking like a fifth wave to me, you know, right up through here. So either it is right here and it's going to run possibly up to 14,897, or you got your top of your wave 3 over here and a bottom down here, and it could run up to 15.2. Okay, we gotta leave this on here and we'll see what happens. That would be nice to get the breakout right up through here. You know, we get this busted up here and turn this into support. I would love to see that, and then we can run up from there. But either way, guys, we're heading up, you know, to 20, 23, 25 cents, somewhere right up around there. Like I said, with that Fibonacci, that gives a target right up there. Let's take a look again. 23 and a half cents. Okay, and if it overextends here, it could go. It could hit 30 cents. With the weekly reset and everything else, and this is going to take some time to play out. It's not going to happen tomorrow or the day after. It's going to take some time. There's no doubt in my mind, especially with the 3-day and the 5-day and the weekly almost reset. I definitely think it's going to take some time to play out. Could take all week to play out. We'll just have to wait and see how long. But I don't be surprised if it takes a week or so to play out. Now, I had some people ask me if they should sell up here, and buy back on the ABC, the pullback. That is totally up to you guys. I do not give financial advice. I've gotten burned on that move a couple times. Jimmy, a super supporter of the channel there, he's had very good success with it. I remember chatting with him about it. Me, I haven't had real great success with that, so I just kind of hold steady, and because I know it's going up higher than that. Even though it might get an ABC pullback, I know eventually. But you can also stack more tokens too. He stacked. It's his private business, but he's amassed a pretty substantial bag of Kaspa by doing that. Selling the tops and buying back on the pullback. So it can work, no question about it. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. Congratulations, everybody. We finally got this break out of this agonizing formation, and let's get going. All right. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.